You probably have that go-to cocktail that you love and always order. But do you ever wonder, is there something better? Something you're missing out on? Something more cultured parts of the world know but you don't? Well, today we'll be covering the top 10 most popular cocktails in the world in 2022, according to Drinks International. This cocktail publication went around the globe to the top 100 bars and asked them what was their best-selling classic cocktails. They compiled a list of the top 50, and here are the top 10. And number 1 just might surprise you. Number 10, the Whiskey Sour. This is one of those cocktails that most people love when made properly. Personally, I use this cocktail to show how dramatic of a difference a cocktail made with a little love and fresh ingredients taste compared to a cocktail thrown together with sweet and sour. To make a whiskey sour, you're going to take an ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice and add it to your tin. Then add 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup, 2 ounces of whiskey, and then take your other tin and separate an egg white into it just in case you make a mistake. The egg white is going to give a wonderful mouthfeel, rounding out the sweetness of the simple syrup and the tartness of the lemon juice. Now put your tins together and dry shake, which is basically shaking without ice. This will emulsify the egg white. Once you're done with that, add ice to one of your tins, shake that, add ice to a rocks glass, and then you'll double strain into that rocks glass. The mesh strainer is going to catch all the ice shards, that way it doesn't ruin the head of your egg white. And you can garnish with an express orange peel or even Angostura bitters, whatever you like. And you're done. Number 9, the Mojito. What's not to love about this minty, refreshing drink? The combination of mint, rum, sugar, lime, soda makes it the perfect summertime drink. To make the Mojito, take a good chunk of mint leaves and add that to your tin. Then add 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. Grab your muddler and press against those mint leaves in order to get the oils out. Then add 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice and add 2 ounces of white rum. Add a small ice cube or 2 into your shaker and whip shake that bad boy. Then dump into that Callan's glass. Add your ice. Fill with soda water. And garnish with some mint. Number 8, the Manhattan. When you think classy cocktails, it's hard not to think of the Manhattan. To make a Manhattan, take a mixing glass and add 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. Then add an ounce of fresh sweet vermouth. Add 2 ounces of rye whiskey. Then toss some ice into your mixing glass. Grab your stirring spoon. Stir for about 30 to 60 seconds until properly diluted. And then strain into a chilled coupe glass. And garnish with a cherry if you like. Number 7, the Espresso cocktail. Or some call the Espresso Martini. That's not really a martini. Anyways, it's like a mature version of vodka and Red Bull. The combination of vodka, coffee liqueur, and espresso just might wake you up and fuck you up. Take your tin, add 1 ounce of espresso, 1 ounce of sweet coffee liqueur, and 1 ounce of vodka. Then I'll toss in a large rock, shake, and then double strain into a chilled glass. Finally, I'll garnish with 3 coffee beans. Number 6, the Aperol Spritz. The combination of Aperol, prosecco, and soda is making this drink the official cocktail for hot girl summer. To make the Aperol Spritz, add 2 ounces of Aperol to your glass, add some ice, add an ounce of soda water, and 3 ounces of prosecco. And you can garnish it with an orange peel. Number 5, the daiquiri. I'm not talking about that frozen fruity stuff found at shacks on every other corner in Louisiana. I'm talking about the classic simple combination of rum, sugar, and lime. To make the daiquiri, add 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice to your tin. Then add 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. And then 2 ounces of white rum. Add ice to your shaker and shake. Then strain straight up into a chilled glass. And you can garnish with a lime wheel if you like. Number 4, the margarita. Not a surprise to see this one. It's the most well-known tequila cocktail in the world. To make the margarita, you want to start off by salting your glass. So take a piece of lime, rub it around the rim of your glass, and then you want to salt your glass. That way you have a salted glass. Then take your tin, add 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice, a 1/4 ounce of agave nectar, 3/4 ounces of triple sec, and 2 ounces of blanco tequila. Add ice to your tin and shake. And then you'll strain into your salted glass with ice. And then garnish with a lime wedge. Number 3, the dry martini. The combination of gin and dry vermouth in a well-made martini is the epitome of elegance in a glass. The way I make my dry martini, I take a mixing glass and add a dash of orange bitters, 1 ounce of dry vermouth, and 2 ounces of gin. Then I add ice to my mixing glass, and I stir till it's properly diluted. Then I'll take my mixing glass and strain it into a chilled martini glass. And I like to garnish mine with an expressed lemon peel. Number 2, the old fashioned. This one might come as a surprise. Shouldn't it be number 1? The combination of whiskey, sugar, and bitters has made this classic the number 1 for many years. To make the old fashioned, take a mixing glass, add 3 dashes of Angostura bitters, a 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, and 2 ounces of bourbon or rye, your whiskey of choice. Then add ice, stir, and then you'll take it and strain it over a large rock and a rocks glass. Garnish with an orange peel. And then optionally you can garnish with a cherry or even a lemon peel. Number 1, the Negroni. This might come as a shock to some, but to anyone who's been drinking the combination of Campari, sweet vermouth, and gin, they get it. To make the Negroni, it's real simple, all equal parts. Take your mixing glass, add 1 ounce of sweet vermouth, 1 ounce of Campari, and 1 ounce of gin. Add some ice to your mixing glass. Stir. And then strain over a big rock and a rocks glass. And then garnish with an orange peel. And you're done. Was your favorite on the list? Were you surprised? Let me know. And try something new, have fun, and just have a drink.